Good morning, everybody. I'm here with the amazing psychic Liz Cross. How are you doing today?
Well, I'm with the amazing Mr. Photon. I am well, thank you. Getting over my another cold. Just to remind everybody, the CTT channel is the backup channel. Okay, you need to subscribe there. I've had channels taken down before. Make sure you're subscribed. If this channel should ever disappear, that's where we will be. And it's also free energy healing.
Sure. I love it. I'm there every Monday morning for sure. So we're going to do a long overdue probe. One of our members sent in a request to do the ISO 2022 coins and to probe the Swift system. So, Ripple and XRP, have always been at the front line in speculation of that. So I know there's a lot of people out there that are interested in XRP and Ripple. So, if you're just joining us for the first time, welcome. We do probes on a lot of different cryptos and the traditional market as well, and all kinds of different topics. And we have a members group, and this is going to be a part one, part two video. So if you want to see the second part of this video, you have to become a member on our Patreon, and then you get access to our Discord. Where you can see the second parts to our videos. You have access to the CTT group, which Liz just mentioned every Monday morning, which is great for releasing your financial energetic things that are holding you back,
Blockages.
blockages, sorry. And and you get to communicate with all the other presenters here, Mr. Shakespeare, Mr. Reality, and myself. I have my own channel there where I drop alpha for crypto and different things there, and you can ask me questions and you can send in requests too. So this member sent in this probe, and we're happy to have them with us. So if you want to be like her, then you can join up and become a part of our wonderful group. So it's only a few dollars a month. Again, head over to Patreon, remote viewing, and beyond, and become a member today. All right, so let's get into it. Without further ado, I'm going to pull in, as usual, my master team, which is a collection of different people that would, when they were on the Earth plane before, they would have had some expertise in these topics and others. And we'll also grab the moon. And also, we're going to grab David Schwartz, who is an
Oh,
original XRP developer. I don't know if you need me to find a picture of him.
I've probed him before a
Yeah,
long
I'm
time
sure
ago.
you.
I can
I'm
find the
sure you.
picture.
Sure you have. And also, we're going to bring in the Swift banking system, the entity, I guess.
All right.
And do you know who David Russo is? He was a
I've heard the
filmmaker.
name.
Yeah, he's a filmmaker. I don't know if he's still alive. I think he may have passed on. And he did he's a famous Hollywood producer and director, and he also was a little bit of controversy at the end of his life because he started coming out against kind of Hollywood and the different things that were going on there in the shadows, and he made a documentary about 9/11, I believe, also that was controversial. Um, Anyhow, he's somehow related to all of this because I think he was investigating this maybe before he passed. I think he's passed on, pretty sure. Um, okay, so the SWIFT. So it's the international payment platform used by nation states. It's created in the 70s, right? It's what they use now to send value back and forth on the banking rails. And they announced way back when that they were eventually going to upgrade their platform, their payment platform, to something called ISO 2022. And they have a website, swift.com, if anybody wants to go check that out. And we want to ask some questions to them and to the XRP dev that you pulled on there. So specifically regarding XRP, because that's what everybody's really, that's the main driver of this, of everybody's main speculation. So it was supposed, and this is a question from our member, it was supposedly created at the same time as Bitcoin, and the speculation is that it was created out of the NSA in Arizona. Is this
Hmm.
correct? Can we ask the XRP dev? Is there any was it created by the NSA or with the NSA?
As in the people at the airport?
No, no, no. The National Security Agency.
Oh,
Yeah, America's spying. I'm sure they're listening.
uh,
My NSA.
oh. I'm
Don't
like,
make a
the
file on me,
people that
please, you know?
that run the X-ray machines at the
No, no, no,
airport.
not TSA. No.
Oh, that's
I'm not scared
TSA.
of, yeah,
Sorry.
not scared of the TSA, but I'm a little bit worried about the NSA.
Okay, okay, sorry. I got confused there. All right, I have Schwartz here. Yeah, I have probed him a lot actually in the past, a few years ago. It's been a while. Hello, Liz. He remembers me. Okay, so I have him here. Was Ripple created at the same time as Bitcoin? No, it came well after Bitcoin. Quite a way after? Yes, a few years after Bitcoin.
And that's the general idea out there. But
Mhm.
we're also asking, was Ripple XRP created at the NSA or in conjunction with the NSA?
Was XRP created at the NSA? No. Was it created in conjunction with the NSA? The NSA got involved. Okay.
Okay.
How did they get involved? They were they got wind of what was going on here, right? Because when Bitcoin was out, okay? Bitcoin was out, a lot of these financial institutions, a lot of the governments are scared that Bitcoin was going to become the main currency, is what I'm getting from him. And the fact that now here comes another one with the idea of being a main currency, a main platform or a main currency. This was very frightening. I feel the NSA was involved. Were they involved in creating it? No, but they were involved in an investigative capacity. Okay. Because they thought that, they're scared. They're scared that if this took off and if it's very well done and if it had the capabilities, everybody would collapse the dollar and just move over to XRP and there wouldn't be any control over the situation whatsoever. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. And just to be clear, I mean, a lot of people, there's a lot of speculation. I don't personally believe it, but let's find out. It was Bitcoin created by the NSA.
Was Bitcoin created by the NSA? According to David Schwartz, he's not sure.
Can we ask my master team?
Oh, okay.
Vinny's in
Did
there somewhere. So,
Bitcoin create, was Bitcoin created by the NSA? No.
okay. And we're pretty sure we've gotten that before when you probed it. But just to be clear, because a lot of people, that gets thrown around a lot. So clear that up. Okay. So that takes care of the second question is what we just asked. But there's also another side question to that. So if the government didn't create Bitcoin and XRP, are there uh, were there major corporations or like institutions like banks that were involved in the creation of Bitcoin and XRP in the beginning?
Were there major institutions that were involved in Bitcoin in the beginning? No.
Okay.
No, this was totally, they didn't want that.
Yeah.
They didn't want major institutions. They wanted it to be kept between private citizens. They were trying to move away from the institutions.
And I get that question a lot. People ask me that are skeptical of cryptocurrency. They always think that there's some possibility that Bitcoin was created by banks and corporations or even the NSA in the beginning, and it's a gigantic honeypot to kind of pull in all of the people that are freedom fighters or are just free thinkers and stuff like that, and kind of put them all in one space and then pull the rug underneath from out from beneath them at some point. I
Mm.
never subscribed to that, but I get that all the time, so maybe that hopefully clears that up for people as well. um, okay, next question: is there a plan for XRP or XLM to be used in the derivatives market?
And I'm asking Schwartz,
Mm-hmm.
is there a plan for XRP or XLM to be used in the derivative market? I mean, that's the general idea.
Okay.
It's
And
to be used everywhere.
right. And so can we ask the master team for a little bit of like, from the other side of what's going on there? What's the likelihood that it will actually make it to being used in the derivatives market?
What's the likelihood that it will actually? No, I'm getting a no.
Okay. Um, All right. Is there a loophole in any of these programs where they can create an endless supply or manipulate the supply? So let's ask Mr. Schwartz. Can they just, if this goes into circulation or gets used, can they just infinitely create supply and just create inflation? I guess would be the question.
Mm, and are we asking about XRP or both
Yeah.
XRP and XLM?
Well, let's ask about XRP because he's from XRP.
Oh, okay. XRP. Is there a way to manipulate or is there a loophole to create an infinite supply? No.
Okay, that's good to know. Right.
Is
Uh,
that because obviously, since there isn't a way, according to him, um, and that's something he took pride in,
mm,
actually, was making sure that nobody could manipulate it. He's
mm.
telling me that. So that would indicate that whatever happens, the price, it's not like Ethereum, right? The price just can shoot up. Is that correct?
Well, no, it's more that we won't get inflation. So, for instance, our fiat currencies like the US dollar, we're just printing money into existence to no end. And that's what's creating, that's partly creating the inflation and all the goods that we're buying. So if this were to be adopted as a payment system, you wouldn't want that same outcome. That would kind of defeat the purpose of what they're doing. And if they did do that, then they would just, basically be taking one Ponzi scheme and replacing it with another, which wouldn't help the situation in the end.
Mm.
So that's good. Okay. So we're going to leave this on a bit of a cliffhanger here for our part two. So I'm going to ask the question and we're going to get the answer on the other side. So is the Swift International Payment Platform, is it going to be transitioning to the digital payment platform and using XRP? And we'll take that on the other side. And there's a ton of questions here. This is going to go pretty in depth. I'm also going to probe a few little other listener requests and kind of put them in there. So if you guys want to join us on the part two of this video and find out the future of XRP in terms of ISO 2022 and Swift, then you need to become a member with us. Again, go to Patreon /remote viewing and beyond and throw us a few shekels and we'd be happy to have you over on the Discord as well. All right. Thanks very much,
Yeah.
everybody.
Thank you. I know this is going to be very in-depth because I know who wrote it, and she is a very in-depth person. So, yeah, I look forward to this. Thank you.
Thank you.